All right, Jim and Brother Bear. Everybody, we are on video right now. I'm going to have Brother Bear. Look at these little goats. I want you to see these beautiful goats. Come here. Jimmy, bring them. And Brother Bear is going to tell the story. Look how cute these goats are. Brother Bear, what happened to the mama the other day?
Well, some things we don't look out for, but learning all this from being there, done it, trying to change myself for a healthier life, and my relatives and stuff in the past. I bred it with a big boar goat, and long story short, these twins, or these two babies right here, were God-given life, but in the same sense that death was there also. So it's just a
cycle of life.
Right, exactly. She gave her life for her children.
The mama goat, I came and visited Bear. Oh, it's about 5 months ago I was out here. Beautiful property. I might show it one day. But he has a bunch of beautiful goats. I was petting them. Big male goat out there. But the mama goat passed away, and we got the two babies survived. She gave birth. And that's what Jimmy D, tell me a little bit about your story. Jimmy was in a lot of the meetings I did. Tell him about the meetings we were in last year.
Oh, we used to go out in the country, and we'd take the boys with us. And
and just real quick, a testimony. Do I ever answer my phone, text,
never,
or anything?
Never.
And don't you guys curse me out sometimes?
I was ready to choke, John. I put the message out there on the grapevine that if I catch up with him, I'm gonna really put my hands on him, but I can't. I love John.
Oh, my friends, they text me, and then Jimmy
he never answers his phone, and it made me think, well, what the heck is the matter with Johnny? Has he gone crazy?
Now, Jimmy, is the reputation on the street that I'm a little nuts every now and then?
Oh yeah.
Do I lose my cool sometimes?
Every now and then, but it's nothing. It's nothing to. We have to go call the cops or 911.
Well, sometimes when when the guys don't see me for a few weeks and they see me pulling up, a few of them scatter.
About Johnny.
How many months clean right now, Jim?
I'm picking up I'm picking up 60 days this Friday. I'm picking up my 60-day chip this coming Friday. On the 17th, February the 17th is my sobriety date, and so every 17th I get another chip.
And how'd we hook up today? God worked it out.
My goodness!
I've been working a lot at the coffee shop in the last month and a half. I only saw the street guys 2 times in the last maybe 2 months, but today I felt God said go.
I was inside and do some work for old girl, and it rained really hard here last night, and today is just a nasty day. And so we put the day off, and I thought, she told me to go look for this car. She's willing to buy me a car for the work I've been doing, and so I went and looked and talked to this guy about the car, but he's up in Harlingen, so I couldn't get that done. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'm just gonna ride the bus out to the mission and catch a lunch, and hopefully John will be there. And as sure as ever living heck, the Lord put both of our feet in the same path, and such is life. And
God opened up a door for us to get together today, and I told Jimmy, pick up that little baby.
That's what I told him.
Yeah. Look how cute. Look how cute. How old did these bear? 3-4 days?
It was Tuesday. They were born 6:30 p.m. Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Yeah,
they
were
barely
born. 3 years.
Soft as a daisy,
They're barely 3 days old.
And you should see them jumping around. I feel like taking one with me.
I got you, Snowball. Here you go. Look at here.
30 minutes after they were born, they were up off their feet jumping around. The survival instinct is real strong. It should be the same with us, They don't give up. They don't know what's going on the next day. But, as us, we challenge ourselves on what's for tomorrow, or the big word, what if.
One of the verses I was quoting with Jimmy as we were riding around, I'm going to spend a day with Jimmy and a few of the guys, but it's in the book of James. It says, there's one in the Old Testament. It says, teach us to number our days that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. And I was quoting that to Jimmy. And in the book of James, it says, do not say today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and gain and sell, because you do not know what is on the morrow. Your life is like a vapor, which appears for a little time and vanishes away. Those verses are telling us we do not really know what's on the next day. Now I know some of this. I know some of this messes with some theology that's popular in the church. God promised us so many years and so forth. But the point of these verses is make the best of each moment. You never know. A lot of Jimmy was asking me when we're going to do the meetings today. I said we're going to do some more meetings, spur of the moment, but we're going to take it day by day. I want to do some more baptisms out at the island. I'm going to get together, do some fellowship, but most of all, each day, because you don't know what's going to happen. And the mama goat passed, and this new life that comes from that. And a lot of the teachings I was doing, I just videotaped the Passion Play at Cole Park last week. New life comes from death. Jesus said, except a grain of wheat fall into the ground and die, it abideth alone. But if it die, it brings forth much fruit. And Jesus also said, a mustard seed is the smallest of all seeds, but if it dies and goes into the ground, it brings forth fruit. Jesus said one time in the book of John, it's interesting, he was talking about John the Baptist. He said, among all those that were born of women, there was not a greater than John the Baptist. Nevertheless, he that is least in the kingdom is greater than he. There's a few different interpretations for that. But Jesus was talking about himself, I think. He was the least in the kingdom. Philippians 2 says, though he was above all, he took upon him the form of a man and humbled himself to death, the death of the cross. So he was the seed that was willing to die on the cross and to produce the harvest of the church, Christians, us. And that's when I listen to classic rock. You hear in REO in the back. I'm going to go see Steve Miller. I'm going to end it in a few seconds. I want a few final words. Brother Bear, what is God telling you for our people? Any word?
Easter came and went, but a lot of people need to understand it's all about the resurrection.
Yes.
You know, and there, like John was saying, there is death so that there can be life. And you know, my experiences of being a farmer bear, I'm learning, but yet, you know, I'm also yielding bountiful vegetables and fruits and other sorts of meats and eggs and whatever to teach my great nephews and nieces, my grandkids, my kids, so that they can also get back into the green of things and stay on the red road. You know?
Brother Bear was just showing me this property is downtown Corpus, not too far from where I used to do a halfway house, but it's in the middle of a city. But the property, I won't show it today, but it's like a little farm in the middle of the city. And outside he's growing all types of things, utilizing the land. Brother Bear is spirituality and Indian spirituality. And a lot of it is harmony with the earth and the land. A lot of Christians think that that's anti-Christian. Let me give you a verse. In the book of Revelation, in Genesis, when God made man and put him in the garden, he gave man dominion to care for the land. The first job that God gave man was to be a gardener. Now, in Revelation, it talks about God's judgments upon man. One of the judgments was he destroyed the planet. He destroyed the earth. So I want to tell my Christian conservatives, environmentalism is actually a biblical theme, but a lot of right-wing conservatives don't know that. They make fun of it, tree hugger and all. God gave us the land to care for. All right, Jimmy, give a final word.
Oh, I was just watching the goats. They're jumping up and down, and
they are.
They're full of life. And
they're playing.
Yeah, they're playing.
They're cute.
It's really good to see John and I and Bear. It's always good for us to get together, and it's been a long time for all three of us to be in one room at the same time, and I'm very, very touched and humbled that to see this union again. I hope that we can keep it going.
Yes, we're gonna do I'm gonna do a teaching. You guys watching this video, you see me doing all these teachings on video, but I'm gonna do one out here one day. Just a little fellowship. Most of them informal. You just saw how I quote. You who watch the videos see how I make them. So today was a nice fellowship day. One day I'll show you the property. I like it in the back, and through that back door, Bear's got about 100 old pinball machines and all the, I'm into all that retro stuff. Now look at this. Those of you that I made the videos, I showed you my room at the ranch and I showed you my room at Corpus. I hang stuff all over the place. When I first came into Bear's house, he's got a globe hanging from the ceiling. That's exactly the stuff I do. My house, my room looks the same. All right, everybody, God bless you. We just did a little off the cuff, spur of the moment. Talk to you all next time.